What's going on, everybody? It's Keegan here. I'm back with another video once again, and it's time for another vlog video. Anyways, we're just going out for a little bit, and I decided to make a vlog video while I'm out. We just arrived at the Bonnie Doon Mall right now. So, anyways, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're all having a nice Sunday or nice day so far. But, anyways, let's go in. So in my last vlog, I mentioned me going to the 35mm screening of Ginger Snaps for the film's 25th anniversary. So I went to that last night, and I had a really good time seeing it on the big screen. It was surprisingly very busy there last night. Probably not only because it was a 35mm screening, but also the screenwriter of the movie, Karen Walton, was there. And there was a Q&A session after the screening, which was really cool. So yeah, it was really interesting, and the Q&A session was really nice and interesting. And overall, the experience seeing the movie in 35mm was just amazing. One of the best movie-going experiences I've had all year so far. This looks like a remote control race car arena or something. Didn't even know we had one here. Nice. Into Revolver we go. I went to Revolver mainly to get Game of Thrones Season 6 on Blu-ray, and I found a copy. It didn't come with the slip cover or whatever, the paper thing that usually goes on the back, but that's fine. So I took that and looked around at the Blu-rays first, because sometimes I look at the DVDs first, then the Blu-rays. I then found a Blu-ray copy of Basic Instinct, the director's cut, which I took. Classic Paul Verhoeven movie. And just looked around, seeing what piqued my interest, even though I was mostly there to get Game of Thrones Season 6. But hey, there's always some cool stuff you'll find here at Revolver, especially stuff that's out of print. I then found a Blu-ray copy of the movie Munich, which I honestly never even knew this movie even had a Blu-ray. I thought it was only on DVD, but there was a Blu-ray, so I picked that one up, which that now is an upgrade from my DVD copy, which I now plan to get rid of. I then came across this shelf of like box sets on DVD, which looked pretty cool, and this small rack of VHSs. And I found the director's cut VHS of Requiem for a Dream, which has the ass to ass scene. If you've seen that movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Ugh. And then I went to the horror section, found some cool stuff, but I didn't get any of those. Just took a little nice long look at some of those horror DVDs, because I like horror movies. I would consider myself a horror fan, with like as much as I'm a film buff in general. Then continued going through all the DVDs from letters Z to A, and to the children's section, which is on the far left end of the shop, where I usually start when I look at the DVDs when I come to this location. Found a copy of Frantic for $7.99, and I took that. And then after that, I was done shopping at Revolver. I got what I came here for. Game of Thrones Season 6, and 2 other Blu-rays, and a DVD. Alright guys, I just left, I left Revolver. I got a DVD and 4 Blu-rays. No, 3 Blu-rays, excuse me. Just a DVD and 3 Blu-rays that I'll show when we return home. Kind of just came here to get Season 6 of Game of Thrones, which is one of the Blu-rays that I bought, because I'm almost done Season 5 of Game of Thrones, and I needed to get Season 6. I've actually been on season 5 for quite a while, but I really haven't been watching it as much lately, even before I went away on my trip last month. But I'm almost done season 5, and then I'll be on season 6. And now that leads me to getting season 7 and the god awful 8th season, and then I'll have the whole series. So, yeah. I guess we'll take a quick little look around at Sunrise Records and Game City, but I don't know if I'm going to buy anything. But we'll just take a look at Sunrise Records and Game City, anyways. I took a quick look around Sunrise Records. I wasn't even in for very long. I wasn't even there for 10 whole minutes. I was only in for maybe 5 minutes, I'd say. I wasn't really counting, but I know I wasn't even there for 10 minutes. I was just taking a little look around, didn't buy anything, just took a little look. And I found the little bargain bin for the Blu rays and made my way to the TV show section. And there were a lot of TV shows there to be seen. And then I went to the little horror section, the anime section, and then I was pretty much done. Wasn't there for long, just took a little peek around. Same thing with Game City. I wasn't even there for long. I was just looking around, seeing what kind of stuff they had. They had some rare GameCube games like Custom Robo, and actually wouldn't mind getting Custom Robo. I hear that game is good, but it's really, really hard to find. It can be pretty pricey. And then I was just looking at all the different games, at what they had from each system available, from PlayStation, current gen, uh, past and present consoles like the NES and such. But much like Sunrise Records, I wasn't there for long. Just took a little peek around and then I was out of there. So we're gonna head back home now. I didn't buy anything from either Sunrise Records or Game City, but I still got what I got from Revolver anyways. So I'll talk to you all when we get home. Alright guys, we're finally home and I'll show you guys what I got from Revolver today. So let's take a look at what I got. So we're going to start with the only DVD that I got, and that is Frantic. This is a 1988 film, but this DVD is from 1998, and it stars Harrison Ford and directed by the infamous Roman Polanski. This one I've been wanting to check out for a while. I hear it's a pretty good movie. And for whatever reason, whenever I find a DVD of this out in the wild, it's always Region 4. But thankfully today, I found a Region 1 DVD of this movie. But yeah, for some odd reason, whenever I find a copy of this DVD out in the wild, it's always the Region 4 DVD. I don't know why, but that's just weird. But I got this one for like $7, so you can't really beat that. I don't believe that movie has a Blu-ray release, or I think it does, but it might be in a like one of those triple feature sets that doesn't have the bonus features. And this one doesn't even have any bonus features, but yeah, this is like one of the early late 90s DVDs from Warner Brothers, as you can tell by the snapper case. But yeah. And now onto the Blu-rays. The first one, I already talked about this one when we were out in the mall. That is Game of Thrones Season 6. It doesn't have the slip with the title, and it doesn't have the paper thing on the back. I got this used, but that's alright. I got this one for $24.99, and it has all the discs. All the discs are in great condition. And now I gotta get Season 7 and Season 8, and then I have the whole series. But yeah, I love Game of Thrones. I'm still on season 5, like I said earlier in the video, but I'm almost finished it. I'm probably going to finish it soon. And the last 2 Blu-rays I got are upgrades. We got Basic Instinct. This is the director's cut. This movie is from 1992, but this Blu-ray, I believe, is from 2007, I believe. 2007, 2008. I believe it might be from 2007. I'm not sure. I have this one on VHS, the director's cut version on VHS, but I might still keep the VHS. I'm not sure now that I have this on Blu-ray. I've seen this movie once a couple years ago on VHS, and it's a great movie. I mean, it might be a bit dated, but I still think it's a good movie. And there's actually a sequel that came out in 2006, but I hear that one's not very good, but I might check it out of curiosity. And the last Blu-ray I got here is another upgrade, and that is Munich. This movie's from 2005, but this Blu-ray is from 2015. I have this one on DVD, but I plan to get rid of the DVD release and stick with this because, yeah. I didn't even know this had a Blu-ray release. For some reason, I thought this movie didn't have a Blu-ray, but it does. And there's actually some bonus features. I don't think my DVD copy of this movie has bonus features. So, yeah, I'm very happy to have this. I've seen this movie once a couple years ago. It's a great movie. It's one of Spielberg's best movies. It's based on the aftermath of the Munich massacre of the Israeli athletes back in 1972. Really, really good movie. I'm surprised this doesn't even have a 4K release yet. I'm sure it'll get a 4K one day. This is a great movie. It's one of Spielberg's best movies, in my opinion. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed this one. And yeah, it's a really good movie. And that's the new stuff that I got. I've gotten so many new Blu-rays lately that I haven't had the time to put them away on my shelves. And actually, I just gotta move that out of the way. I've reached the end of my shelf here. I don't even know if I can get another shelf in my room because I'm kind of out of space to getting another shelf. But that's alright though. I can still fit some stuff there, but I'm gonna have to have a lot of them just stacked up like that. But that's no big deal though. But yeah, I really got to get around to putting these new Blu-rays away, like on the shelf. Well, that's going to be the end of the video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, comment below, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos that'll be coming out soon. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Take it easy, guys. Peace. Bye-bye.